Hi everybody. So this is my first video that I'm going to be posting, and I'm assuming that most of you watching this for the first time will be my friends and family, and you already know who I am. But if there's any chance that you're tuning in and you don't know me, I will say my name is Brandy, and I am a woman, as I say, of a certain age, 47 at this moment to be exact. And like many women in my age group, I am going through some changes, seeing the world in a very different way, and it's just becoming a new chapter. And I'm really excited about just the opportunity for growth. As we get older, or when I was younger, right? When you're younger, you think getting older, say getting close to 50, that you're just going to feel older. You're going to settle in. You're going to grow your roots. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not how I feel. If anything, I'm not growing roots, I'm growing wings. Some of you might relate to that. And you can grow wings at any time in your 20s. I wish I had grown my wings more when I was in my 20s. Could come later, could come earlier. But I just have been reading like crazy. I don't want to start telling you what's really brought me on this journey because this would be a very long video. But for now, I just want to tell you I've been on a journey and I've been reading a lot this summer. And it's just one book has led me to another book, has led me to another book. And it got me to the point where I wanted to do something. I had this idea to do kind of an experiment. And I thought it would be really good if I would actually share it. And when you actually share it and you put your things out there for people to see, then you really have to follow through, right? So that's what I'm doing. And I don't have a big plan. I'm a planner. I'm a planner. I like to control things, and I knew that if I tried to plan this too much, and in fact, I actually try to. I have a list of things to talk about, but if I do that too much, I will never do this at all. So I had to just decide that I was just going to do it and see what happens. Which is also why I'm just in my office here. I did move a few things, but it's still messy here. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. My hair needs to be dyed. I really need a haircut. It's been many months, but here we are, right? Don't think about it too much. So I am going to go on a journey, and I have decided that I want to say yes more often. And I want to let life take me where it's going to take me. And I'll be telling you in further videos about different books that I've read and more details about where I'm going. But I'm not a person who usually says yes. And I'm really discovering, as I look back on years, how many things I say no to, how many things I never do that I think that I'd like to do because I'm too afraid to do them, really. So I'm going to go on a journey of saying yes more often. I am going to, when things come my way, if I think that's not something I want to do, I'm going to do it anyway. And just see what happens and let you all know what happens. I've already started on this journey a little bit. So as I was reading and feeling this just openness and feeling like I just wanted to share it with everyone, I started actually texting and emailing people just to say hi, just to say, hey, I care. And, that might not seem like a lot, but for me, that's a lot because that's something I have issues with, feeling like people don't want to hear from me. I don't know if anybody relates to that. But it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if I get a reply. I'm okay with not getting a reply. And just sending out some love to people. And I've done that. I have, and one great experience was someone I haven't seen in a little while. I just texted him and said, hey, how's it going? It was great working with you. And immediately got a text back saying, oh, I was thinking about you too. Let's sing something together. So that's great. If I just sit at home all the time in my own little cave, which I can easily do, I would never have those opportunities. So I've been reaching out. I'm actually getting ready to send out to some emails to some theaters and just putting out feelers and just talking to people. So easy for some of you. It's not easy for me. Talking to people and see what comes and see what happens. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be being a little more organized, perhaps with what I'm going to talk about in other videos. But hopefully some of you'll tune in if you're at all interested in what's going on with me, if you wanted to know me a little better. Or I'm hoping that a lot of the things I'm going to share that you might find are going to be helpful to you in your life as well, because they've been so meaningful to me. And when I find something meaningful to me, I want to share it with the world. I am a teacher. I teach elementary school students, but I've always felt like a teacher at heart. Not necessarily elementary school teacher at heart, but that when I learn something and it's meaningful to me, I just want to share it with everybody. So here's a way that I can share, and hopefully some of you will get something out of it. So until I have something a little more specific to say, if you want, I'm going to be I'll start a Facebook page that just for this, and you can join me, and you can please give your comments, and we can all kind of share some of this together.